Because of the 13th Amendment and the end of slavery, Black Americans, particularly in the South, could now enjoy their first real taste of civil rights, their first genuine opportunity for political participation. Within a year, blacks were registering to vote and were forming political parties across the South. For example, at a rally in Houston, Texas, on July the 4th, 1867, 150 blacks and 20 whites formed the Republican Party of Texas. And Black Americans also started other Southern Republican parties as well.
That's fascinating, isn't it? This is a very interesting documentary. I'll put a link down below. You could go check it out. But yes, black people were doing well in the South after the Civil War and before the Civil War, most likely, because race relations were a lot better in the South than the North. They're going to convince us otherwise, but no. Like I said, there were so many mulattoes in the South, so what does that mean? It means that Caucasians and Negroes were getting along with each other. I'm not saying there wasn't racism in the South, but it was far better than the North. And look at this, black people getting into state legislatures across the South. That wasn't happening in the North at all. But they're going to tell us that the North, that's the birthplace of the Republican Party. And look at this flyer. You see, black people, they said the Republican Party's for the Negro and the Democrat Party's for the white man. So if the Republican Party was based in the North, how come black people didn't get into positions of power in the North? How come a whole bunch of black people are getting positions of power in the South? It's because the South is the Republican Party. It originated in the South, not the North. But, as I said, whoever writes the story, they could write whatever they want. But you could see by just the culture and the things that went on in the South, you could see that they're telling lies. How is it that a whole bunch of black people are getting into positions of power in the South, where it's supposed to be so racist, but the North, no black people are getting positions of power? What's up with that? It doesn't make any sense. So that's what I'm saying. The South was far more friendly towards black people. And before the Civil War, I'm sure there was black people that were in positions of power. They just don't talk about it. Right? I mean, these people, they play games. Like they said, Africa had no significant history to speak of, but yet they have our artifacts all throughout their museums and private collections, and they have a tough time giving it back. I mean, who goes around collecting inferior people's artifacts? These people you call inferior for the longest time, but yet you're going around collecting their artifacts? That's weird.